Calvin Bassey working it wide. Lookman trying to get the ball in again. The block coming from Rafik Belgali. Maybe, just maybe, Rami Ben Sabine enough, but we are having a look, and therefore we will wait. That's a tough one to record from the angles that we saw. What a moment this could be in the game. Could be an absolute massive moment as the referee Isasi awaits the call.
Uncle, step back, my friend.
Moments here, especially for the supporters of Algeria. The signal is for no goal, so play must continue. It didn't look to me as if the entire ball had gone over the line. No. So great scrambling there from Rami Ben Samaini. Ademola Lookman.
Oh God.
Goes over the heads of everyone there. Picked up by Alexi Wobi. Closed down by Riyad Mahrez. Wobi's done well. Cleared away by Samandi. Here come Nigeria again though. No let up from the Super Eagles. Applying the pressure. Ndidi.
Oh God!
Great looking ball in there from Osei Samuel. Just couldn't pick out a teammate in the box there. You can see attacking it there was Adams, but just couldn't get there in time.
His body position was so wrong. You are trying to score a goal here and you are facing the ball direct like this. How can you even turn? I think his body position didn't help him.
Look at Dan is down in the meantime.
I mean, looking at this ball,
this is a goal now.
Mistake of coming out. It's miscalculate of coming out, but he recovered very well and pointed the ball, and he beat him a little bit. But
that's a goal, man.
Clearance from the Algerian defender.
Lucas Zidane, who at the start of the pre-season was involved in a pre-season match against South African Chiaparanda Pirates for his club side at Grenada out in Spain. That's where that happened. As you see, the club president in attendance, Dr. Patrice Motsepe, with his wife, Dr. Precious Motsepe. The referee is not happy with this because I don't think he's convinced about the injury because it didn't look like he took any contact. I mean, where did the injury happen?
I mean, in football tactics, when the pressure is too high,
and there's been
it's a moment to ease the pressure.
Exactly. But I think that will be a warning. I think he's giving a warning to Zidane there. We'll be watching him closely.
The Nigerian team have really improved. Well improved here.
Was one of four sons of Zinedine Zidane who are all footballers. I suppose if you're ever going to pick if you're the son of Zinedine Zidane and you wanted to pick a position to play, rather go in goals to avoid the comparisons with your father. Back at the action continues. It's Nigeria again on attack. So Bruno Onyemaichi throws a ball in. It's gone behind for a goal kick. Well, you'll be happy, Eric Shell, with the way things have gone in the first half in terms of the way the side have gone about things. But they really should have something to go for it. They got 10 minutes to go to half time. It's one of those games where you don't want to get hit with a sucker punch. And this is a team that's well capable of doing that.
Well, absolutely well said. He will be much impressed about the performance, but he needs to transform to goal.
Nigeria, who scored the 3+ goals in each of the last 3 matches, 3 or more goals. They've been banging them goals in. And that 4-0 win over Mozambique was the first time they've scored 4 since their 4-1 win over Mali back in 2013. And the Nations Cup, that is. As we confirm, still locked at 0-0, 10 minutes to go to the break in this third quarterfinal of Natalia Nishi's CAF Africa Cup of Nations, Maroc 2025. The city of Marrakesh hosting its last match this evening. Now, Later on, now a rare opportunity on attack here for Algeria. Mahrez. Look to send it in again. Get away by Bruno Onyemaichi. Zidane. Oh, trouble here. Chance for Adams.
Oh
Marco Adams with a glorious opportunity to give Nigeria the lead. As again they pounced on. Excellent work from Iwobi there.
Beautiful goal from Iwobi. He should have dribbled the goalkeeper, go on the carpet. You cannot place this ball because the goalkeeper was too close to you. So this kind of balls, you need the carpet ball like this. The moment the goalkeeper is a bit closer to you and you chip the ball, it will go wayward.
What a chance. How big a moment. How big a moment might that prove to be in the context of a game? It's a game of fine margins at this level. You don't get too many clear-cut opportunities. And that was the best of the lot. Not the best of a game. And Akor Adams, who's one goal in this tournament, should have had a second there. Will they come to rue that missed opportunity? Will Nigeria come to rue the spell of pressure that they have not made count? Square ball is cut out by Mandi, and Nigeria again apply the press. No way out. They really are suffocating Algeria here. Massa's done well. Under pressure again. And again, Nigeria win possession back. Bassi is fouled. Calvin Bassi. Foul from Fares Shaibi. Bassi was born in Italy, interestingly, but his parents lived in Italy, moved to England at a young age, grew up in Newham. Plays for Fulham these days, a teammate of this man, Alex Iwobi. Sweeping ball there to the left-hand side. Cleared away only as far as Iwobi again. Iwobi just keeps things ticking over for the Super Eagles. He's got an eye for a pass as well. So the great work that he did to steal possession and set up a chance for Adams. Here's Ademola Lookman. Born in the UK and even played junior football for England. Closed down quickly this time. Bassi. Ajayi to Ndidi. Onyeka trying to play the 1-2 with Ndidi. That's Stanley Nobali. It's been pretty much a spectator in this first half. Two clean sheets for him in this Nations Cup. 5 minutes to go to the break. Who will find the breakthrough? One was the quick danger on the break here. Is Algeria come forward. But have defended well. It's a good break from Ryan Aitnuri. But stopped in his tracks. Right, don't say Samuel.
I mean, Nuri should have been a very intelligent player to just place the ball for Mares. He was alone there. He should have been very quick and just open the head small and just give a penetration pass, and that will be it.
Hasn't been in the game, Mahrez, but none of the attacking players have been in the game because Algeria have had so little possession. 65% possession in favor of Nigeria at the moment. But the number that they need to change is that one of the shots on target, just a solitary shot on target. They've had a total of 6 attempts on goal. And Algeria have had a grand total of 0 attempts on goal. Such has been the dominance from the Super Eagles. Massive credit to Eric Shell for the plan that he's laid out here.
Well, from the onset till now, you can see they are very poised, they are very determined. They have won all the second balls and created all the chances. So they deserve the ball possession. But in football, possession doesn't count anything. You need to transform them to goals. And that is exactly the only thing they need in this game.
Nigeria beat Algeria in 1980 to win their very first Africa Cup of Nations title. Well, throws it in, yeah. Oh, too much on that one. Here's Eric Shell. Petkovic here is going to have to come up with a plan to get his side back into this game, just to get them on the ball. They've had no answers for the press that Nigeria have applied here. They've been picked back inside their own half for the most part.
Well, in my preview of the game, I already told you that whoever wins the midfield battle might carry the day, and that is exactly what Nigeria is doing. Their team have really transformed and playing some beautiful football. I don't know, after they couldn't qualify for the World Cup, they have really transformed a lot for them, and they're playing good football today.
So try to get forward again. Adams, the man who's had the best chance of the game. Semi Ajay. Well, in fact, it's Frank Onyeka that's lining up. Throw in Semi Ajay might be one of many tries to pick out in the box. Onyeka's throw. Struggling to clear their lines here. Ibrahim Massa gets a boot onto it. Two Nigerian players collide there. Allows Algeria to relieve a little bit of pressure. Referee Sassi, who's had a good first half here. So, into the last 30 seconds of this first half. Looking for a foul there, nothing given. Referee waves play on as Nigeria come away with the ball.
Additional time.
Minimum 3 minutes to be added on at the end of this first half. Haven't had a great many stoppages. I mentioned Nigeria. It's a decent looking ball in. I think it took a slight deflection on its way through. Collected by Zidane. So mentioning that Nigeria won their first Nations Cup trophy title in 1980 and had to wait another 14 years for their next one, which came in 1994. And then 11 years or 9 years later, they won it again in South Africa. Good running here. Free kick. And will there be a caution as well? But that was a good run from a good burst there from Osai Samuel. And tempting Ait Nuri to take a boot out. It's lucky Ait Nuri not to be booked for that.
Yeah.
I'm a little surprised that referee Isasi didn't flash a card for that. That is, for me, stopping a promising attack. Ait Nuri can't himself liking. Maybe the referee decided to rather to be a bit lenient, having already booked two Algerian players in this first half. Here's another chance from the set piece. Ademola Lukman spreading over it as with Onyemachi standing off. Onyemachi, and well read by Lucas Zidane.
I mean, that was a great ball, but if you go one for a goalkeeper like Zidane to make a mistake.
Goes the route one there, the ball over the top. Maris nearly in there. That's been about their only route to goal. They've been swamped there, nothing doing for them in midfield. Nigeria dominated. Just dominated in just about every part of the field of the Super Eagles. But I guess please that the score line still reads 0-0. As referee blows his whistle then. Right on the minute for half time. What an entry.
So, not a lot to talk about this first half, but we still have highlights to show you. There's still second half to come here at Bean Sports, so stay tuned because we'll be back with the Express.
Culture driven by connection.